Hello. Whoop. Nighttime. Alright. I died in the last episode. Lost most of my stuff. So a little bit of this episode is going to be doing that. Recreating diamond armor, leveling up and everything. One of the YouTubers I watch has released a new multi-item sorter, which is one wide. So see how this one's got a width of 2, but one problem with the one wide is it needs copper bulbs, and copper bulbs are hard to make. Because I need blaze rods, which I do have some, but I need like 3 blaze rods. I need 3 copper bulbs per whatever it is. So I got 24 blaze rods. So if we need like, if we stick with 4 or 5. So the other thing, I think I remember watching the video and it talked about you need to have an odd number, but kind of like the even number. And I figure if I just have an extra slice where I don't put chests, the multi-item sorter will work anyway. So we are still emptying these chests. I haven't been playing. You guys see when I play, because I stream when I play. So we've got 24 blaze rods right now. I'm not going to need any more blaze rods for brewing stands or ice vendors to make ender chests maybe. All right, let's go and get a whole bunch of emeralds to start with. Go get a whole bunch of emeralds. Oh, I've got vibrant visuals turned off as well. Alright, well we need some armor. Right, we've got a sword. Don't have an unbreaking. Sorry, silk touch. No silk touch. So I'm looking for food. I guess I could eat carrots. Looking for food. Silk touch. There's a book. I'll need sticks. Gonna need lots of unbreaking and mending. Is this a new one already? It is. Let's eat those carrots. So we've got our fortune pickaxe. And we've got our looting sword. Alright, let's make this a silk touch. Might be able to sell some rotten flesh too. Alright, so I'm just hitting Q. Get rid of the leather, the bows. I'm shift clicking the iron. So we don't need an iron shovel because that we could get an iron ingot from that, but that wouldn't really help us. I'm shift clicking the redstone because I want that. Alright, and then let's fill up on rod flesh and get some more emeralds. Might as well collect a little bit of iron. Okay, so this one. We get some more on flesh? Yes. We've got enough iron. We can do these trades as well. And this one, oh, it's back already. Did we have a sleep or did I get in early enough? All right. We need to buy a shovel. So shovels, these guys sell shovels. There we go. Oh, it's night time. I can hear our creaking. Alright, well I don't think we need any resin at the moment. Oh, there's a cat there. Alright, we've got all the armor. Let's maybe we put fortune. Actually, I don't think fortune doesn't affect the number of books you get back from breaking a bookshelf, do they? So we need we could combine another pickaxe, another unbreaking pickaxe to make that pickaxe unbreaking 3. We need mending. We need efficiency 2. So, alright, so mending we need 5 for the tool. And then 3, maybe 4. Alright, so let's get mending on all our tools. I was going to make this from unbreaking 2 to unbreaking 3. Now that's going to cost us 5 that way around, but 11 that way around. Okay. Alright. We need mending. That's got mending. I think combining unbreaking and mending together and then adding that to the weapon's a good way to do it. Alright, so we need 6 more XP, so now... Oh, we missed by 1. I bet you this has got XP. Yes, 31. We still need efficiency on this one. Mending, mending, mending. Alright. 5 protection. Alright, so I want to get these all protection 4. So I have to clear what's on them anyway. Alright, while we're here, let's get an elytra. So there's a single elytra in that one. Do I have the rest of the elytras in there too? Got 2. I'm sure I've got more elytras than that though. Silk touch. Okay, so there's another elytra there, and there's a few more there. Okay, so unbreaking efficiency 4. That's better than just efficiency 2. There does exist a silk touch shovel. But do I need a silk touch shovel? I don't think so. So this is all the stuff I got from raiding the end chests. So whatever you put in these first couple here are shown to the are shown when you hover over them in your inventory. So I've put all the elytras together so that when I put it in the ender chest, we'll be able to find them. Let's get out the valuables box. Let's add our diamonds and our gold. Don't need iron in there. Silk touch. Yep. All right. So we still need some efficiency. Unbreaking, mending, unbreaking, mending, unbreaking, mending. Okay, so we need to put unbreaking 3 on our elytra. Actually, I need to get and I need to clear what's on these guys. So do I already have unbreaking 3? Yeah. So there's an unbreaking 3 for our chest. Now if I go here, bang bang. Alright, so protection 4. So 2 protections 3s create protection 4. So we've got 6 protection 3s. Alright, let's try to combine all of them together. Alright, let's do our elytra first. With mending and unbreaking 3. Let's make new one of these. New anvil. And we're putting, can't put protection, but unbreaking it. Here we go. Alright, so we've got 3 protection 4s. We just need 3 unbreaking 3 and 2 more mendings. We also need to change back to vibrant visuals, don't we? Let's change back to vibrant visuals. Just a sec. That's the settings I want. All right, just give me a second here. Just jumping onto my server. I want to run top for a bit to see if I can figure out what's causing the load on my server, because I think sometimes when we fly around it's a bit laggy as it's slow to load in chunks. I don't know whether that's my computer or my server. All right. We're still processing stuff. Yep. Huh, unbreaking. I could use that. So now we need 2 mending, 2 unbreaking. Maybe I've already got some unbreaking. So something else that I found on Omelette and Do channel is, all right. So we've got doing single item filters in front of your multi-item sorter. So things like, we've got lots of dirt in that chest there, so dirt would be one, sand would be another, netherrack we've got a lot of, and our cobblestones and our stones. So get all of that out of the multi-item sorter. Right, so from that we got our 3 unbreaking. So looking at the armor now, got 1 mending. So let's get 2 more mendings. These are books I've bought before. Mending was our first villager, wasn't it? So we need 2 more there. Oops. Alright, so we should be right to charge up the we'll go and get some experience by buying some stuff. I could have just eaten the food out of here. Alright. 16 levels. I wonder how far that'll get us. Maybe 1 piece of armor? Oh, and the helmet needs lots of other enchantments too, doesn't it? Alright, are we gonna do... Is it unbreaking? Add mending's only 2. Alright. And our levels. Let's go over to our mob farm. And 17. That. We want need 12 per, but we also need respiration and feather falling. All right. Let's eat some carrots. So I actually don't need a horse in there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How do you get rid of the right, I need to feed this. Okay, so its health is back. Alright. So if I'm down lower. Just getting it back to full health. right underneath. Wow. That's far harder than it needs to be, isn't it? Oh, I tamed a horse. I created this account to try and help match up my my names, so it has none of the achievements. Um, Alright, I've got 5 levels. Let's go and get some more XP from the mob farm. Only 3 that time. We need 12. Alright, so let's look at feather falling. So one of these guys will have feather falling. Silk touch, frostwalker, breach, efficiency. We're going to need some more efficiencies too. Respiration. I want respiration on my helmet, but I think it's... So 2 together makes 2. 2 2s makes 3. I think there's only 3, but I'll make an extra respiration 3. Protection, we've got protection 4 now on all of our stuff. So we're looking for feather falling. Fortune, okay. We have a fortune 3 pickaxe, but I could put fortune on my shovel and my axe. No. And breaking 3, yes. And flame. Feather falling 4. Alright, so we can actually move this this lectern to the back, because we have locked in this guy's trade. It's a bit crooked. Oh well. So we do want feather falling. The feather falling on the boots, and we're going to have respiration on the helmet. Looting's locked in as well. That's where we got our looting 3 from. So let's put that at the back. Can't cope with it being crooked. All right. Okay, so that's all we've traded with. Now I could be doing stick trades. Actually, I wonder whether we cure a couple more villages. We could get stick trades cheaper. But I've got this one particularly for these. There's in all of these fishermen. They're ready for other trades. That's the plan. Right, let's go to sleep. Just looking at load on the server. So staying indoors, not doing very much. We're down to like 0.8. 1.8 in the last little bit. But out in the open where you can see the horizon, it's 0.35. All right. All right, we've got 19 levels. So let's try to do the boots first. So 7. To add feather falling. Respiration. The respiration, we're going to put on another one. I think respiration 3 is the highest. Oh, have I got a helmet after all this already? I do. Respiration 3, protection 4, unbreaking and mending. Alright, so I don't actually need to do my helmet. Because I took my helmet off in order to wear a pumpkin or a gold helmet when I was in the nether for the end. Pumpkin for the end. Alright, so I don't need to do the respiration. Respiration, protection, and one of those I don't need. Alright, so I've got feet and legs. Alright, we've only got 12 levels, so I bet you we can't do our feet. That's going to require 20, but we can do our leggings. Alright. I think we've finished. Oh no, there's still stuff to go. Alright. Experience. Alright, let's go and check this. Don't want leather or bows. I needed bows to start off with. I want redstone. I don't want iron tools. I'm keeping gold and chain. Chain because I don't think you can make chain stuff. Don't need potatoes. I'm keeping the iron. Don't need carrots. Get rid of bows. Alright, so let's put all the gold stuff into this shulker box. So we're going to smelt that down first. And then we'll put the chainmail. I think we're putting chainmail in here. Alright, and then that can keep filling up. We need some... Alright, so when we go back to the nether next for blaze rods and blaze rods and wither skeletons, we can we can keep an eye out for nether wart. Actually, it'd be good to be able to buy nether wart from these guys, because once we've got one, we can start farming it. Because I've got nether rack. Do I plant it on nether rack? I think so. Alright, we need levels. So let's do the iron trades and buy some more gold carrots and buy some redstone. All of that together should. So if I just, so I've got, like I'm halfway through level 1. So if I buy as much redstone as I can, I'm now level 5. Buy golden carrots. A full stack of golden carrots. I'm level 8. If I sell all the wool I can. Up to 11. Can we sell rotten flesh? Oh, and I'm wearing mending stuff too, which is going to be reducing the amount. That's for my boots. I don't need those anymore, so let's put them in the chest. This is sort of like the book chest. Ah, efficiency. Alright, so 2 of them gives me level 2. 4 gives me level 3. 8 gives me level 4. I need 16 to get me level 5. So it'd be nice to get a level 4 or level 5 efficiency trading librarian. Do we give it a try? So far? Oh. We need some wood to make planks. We use those planks to build the lectern. We have a baby turtle. Wow. So a baby turtle's grown up in here somewhere. We're up to level 18. Surely there's enough experience here now. Yeah. But that'll get us our boots enchanted, clear up 2 more slots in our inventory. And feather falling help protect us from our next high speed collision. 4 levels. Alright, we can get rid of some efficiency. Alright. Now what? We are gonna try and get a higher efficiency. We'll just give it a couple of minutes. Placing down. Alright, so this guy here, I'm gonna take away his and give him one of these instead. Curse of Binding, Knockback, Infinity. I'm just shift clicking on the top of that. Protection 1. Aqua Infinity. I think I need Aqua Infinity. That allows me to, when I'm in water, use my tools. Alright, so let's keep this guy. So I'll lock him in by buying a bookshelf off him. I'll put, and I'm gonna, now that he's locked in, I can put his bookshelf, his lectern, back in the right place. And move on to the next one. Oh. That's no good. But now that I've hit him, that makes me lose reputation, doesn't it? Feather falling 2, but I got feather falling 1, respiration 1, mending, but I've already got mending. Density, riptide, projectile protection. Knockback. Loyalty. Power. Leading one and smite. Depth Strider. So, hang on. Is it Depth Strider or Aqua Infinity that lets you do stuff underwater? Maybe it's Depth Strider. I'm gonna... I've got Aqua Infinity. I'm gonna get Depth Strider because my future plan is to go and raid an ocean temple. If I get 2 of them, I don't know, is Depth Strider 3 or Depth Strider 4 the most? This one's locked in, right? Yeah, so they've got some blue, so they're partway through the level. So if I place this back there, then break this one, it should be fine. Right, so now I need to break this one. Alright. What are we after again? I can't even remember. It's not that though. So I've got Aqua Infinity. I'll soon have Aqua Infinity. I've got Depth Strider. I was after Efficiency. That's right. Even Efficiency 2 would be better than the Efficiency one I've got. Because every book I need to combine. Efficiency 5. It's expensive, but it'll do. Let's just buy one of them to lock it in. Alright. So we need to level this guy up heaps. So I can get a whole bunch of paper. Alright, so what's our level? Level's at 6. Let's get rid of all the books that we don't need. We're going to buy Efficiency 5 books now. We're going to experiment with Depth Strider 3. We're going to buy... So Depth Strider, we need Aqua... Yeah, that's right. Aqua Infinity, but we're going to get... I believe we've got a higher level of Aqua Infinity, haven't we? This guy? No, it's level 1 Aqua Infinity. This one's got it at first level, so... I think we can combine Aqua Infinities together too. But we're out of emeralds. So let's go and see if we can do some iron trade. So no. Oh, that's this one can. Alright, so we're up to level 15. Take that experience. Have we got more wool? Not really. Alright. So that baby grew up. Yeah. Can I help it? Bit dark, isn't it? Protection 4's kind of looking after me there. Oh, I'm hopeless at mobs and the pressure. Okay, so my server load went right up then, 0.8. I would have thought all of the... I was trying to save the turtle. Did it die? It did. We got a scoot though. I actually wanted the turtle eggs. I wonder where those turtle eggs were before that turtle turned into a baby. Alright, so I'm having trouble with load on my computer, but maybe I'm getting my computer to do too much stuff. Let's look at my task manager. I'm only using 50% of my CPU right now. And only 70% of my CPU. It's definitely lagging. Let's eat some food. Alright. That's a little bit better. I need to get this guy in a box. Or maybe I put him like up on top of my mob farm and aside. Alright, I have. Let's just check that we can add Aqua Infinity together. No, okay, so Aqua Infinity is just level 1. Depth Strider 3 is the max. Okay, so that's pretty good. So we only need one of each of those. And where do they go? Do they go on your boots? Depth Strider maybe? Not Aqua Infinity. So I need 21 levels to get... I've got Depth Strider 3 already on my boots. Okay. Oh, hang on. No, I don't. Okay, so 21 for that. And then it must be helmet then. For Aqua Infinity. Too expensive. Alright. Did my helmet... Let me just check with a blank helmet. Not Depth Strider. Aqua Infinity costs 2 on a normal helmet. So helmet needs respiration. Unbreaking, mending. Let's clean up this. Alright, let's collect the experience from here. 25, that's good. Alright, we're trying to get depth strata on our boots, right? There we go. And alright, so we need an unbreaking 3. Two protection rigs. Okay, that gives us protection 4, and then we just need mending. We used up all our mendings already. Now it's cost 3. Didn't it used to only cost 2? Oh, we're going to need one more, so let's buy that. It's going to take us a bit of experience though, isn't it? So there's a website that tells you the order to do your enchanting in to use the least amount. So I'm going to just do a quick Google of that. Few more torches around. Okay, so it's called the Minecraft Enchanting Ordering Tool. So I'm going to enchant a helmet. I want it to have protection for Aqua Infinity, Mending, Respiration 3, Unbreaking 3. Calculate. So it says combined Helmet with respiration 3. Okay, so this is lowest cumulative levels. 27 levels all up it's going to cost. Alright, so the helmet and the book, and it's going to cost... the helmet with respiration 3 is going to cost 6 levels, so let's try that. I've got 10 levels. So helmet plus respiration 3, and it cost me 9. Ha 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 ha. Alright, we'll try it. It says now combine protection 4 with mending. And it says it would cost 2 levels. It costs me 3, perhaps because my protection 4 is actually a dual protection 2. Alright, so we're going to go to our mob farm, get a little bit more experience. 12 levels, thank you. Protection 4 and mending. Then it says helmet with protection 4 and mending. It says it'll cost 8. That's going to cost me 16. It says do that next. Then it says unbreaking 3 and aqua infinity, and then combine them all together. So do those two, then do those two. All right. XP. So we're going to grab a whole bunch more wool. Which of these? Oh no. They've still got shears. It's going to transfer all of this wool down to next to the shepherd villager. Let's check these guys. Are they back to 1? They are. Alright, so we'll do that. Let's do wool first. Wool trades. So we're at 9 XP. And now we're up to 12. We need to, I think, get 2 stacks of iron ingots from our block. To level 16. We might as well do these. Level 20. We need more. Level 21. Alright. Another 21. This guy, new guy. Maybe. Need 21. $10. Whoops. The iron. Oh, is it time to do red dye? A bunch of red dye. We visit this. Right, so we're level 10. Now level 13. We buy golden carrots. Level 14. We buy redstone. 16. We buy glowstone. Is that, did I get all the experience? Level 17. We go back to our mob farm. We should create a cactus farm and have that as like a third source of XP, because apparently cooking cactus. Alright, so we're up to 20. This furnace here has smelted a lot of stuff. So why don't we see if we let's see if we've got any experience trapped in it. Silk touch. All the gold stuff should be, yeah, lots of gold stuff to go in. We need to power it with kelp. With dried kelp normally, I might have not got any. Of course, my chests are all empty. I should break them. Dried kelp. So by locking the hopper underneath, it'll stop it from pulling out of the furnace, so that when I take out the items, I get the experience, which wasn't enough to get me to 21. So I want this stuff to be smelted last. Oops. If I put it here, it'll be the last to be taken out of this chest, won't it? Surely. Alright. We are level 21. We're level 20, we need 21 to finish off this helmet. That gets us to 22. Yay! So the difference between these two helmets is just Aqua Infinity. So it's a pretty good helmet. I might leave it in there. Alright, but we are looking for efficiency. To get efficiency, I believe I need sugarcane. Alright, to do sugarcane, I grab a stack of bones from here. Stack of bones. And turn into bone meal. Into quite a lot of bone meal. Put them all in there. And then this is right to... Alternatively, I could just run around collecting that. It's kind of fun to have a machine to do all the work, isn't it? We actually don't need... Once we've got 3 stacks, that's a whole stack of paper, isn't it? 3 to a fair bit of paper. And take that paper, and we're trying to get the efficiency villager, librarian, to sell us efficiency books. This guy? There we go. Alright, so we're gonna do some book trades. Alright. Alright, so we want to buy some cheap bookshelves. We can then break apart. Fire protection. I don't really need fire protection. but they only cost 7. Need more emeralds. Where can I get emeralds from? Get 12 emeralds from each one of these guys, so that's enough to buy quite a few of those books. So is it just 4 that we can do? 1, 2. It's only 2 stacks. So 3 stacks of wool, 2 stacks or 1.5. Yep, 2 stacks of red dye. We've got lots of emeralds now to buy fire protection books that we're not going to use. They get us to efficiency 5, and we need even more emeralds for them. Yep, so I don't think we're going to use fire protection, so I'll put them in the second chest. In terms of getting emeralds, maybe we try and cure that guy because it's a 56 level trade, isn't it? Yeah, let's do it. So I need rail. Do I have golden apple? A bow. Right, I need rail, golden apple, a bow. Some wither. So is that in my expensive chest? Rail, bow. Don't have any wither arrows. Need a golden apple. Okay, can we do it with that? I think so. So I think we want any. Why did that work? I need that like that so that when we put the lever down, do that. I don't have thorns on. In this corner, is that done? All right. Now. Oh, it's night time. Let's go and sleep the night away. It's kind of good having that creaking noise to tell me when it's night time. Don't want to watch this one. I'm going to need more emeralds anyway, so we've slept the night. So... can we trade? Alright, get rid of our extras. So, iron. So, efficiency 5, we need 1, 2, 3. We need 3. Because that's already got it. And we're going to need experience, aren't we? Almost there. It's still pretty expensive. 39. 1, 2, 3. Alright. We should make a bundle with this stuff in it. Was there extra apples? There was. Alright. A stack of apples. Make a bundle. We need... Uh-oh. The iron golems are escaping. So we could grab a lead. With enough string we could make our own leads. But I'm sure I've got leads. So now that I've got everything into this multi-item sorter, I need to now sort it. Oops. I didn't mean to hit it. So, the next... So there was that bed that I was left down here for ages. One of the... Probably the zombie villager when it resynced. There's one over there. Did it spawn there? There's another one spawned there. What's going on? Ah, so the bed in here also is wrong. Okay. Are they attacking me? No. So the bed was just under here. So 8 away and made the iron golem spawn over here. If we watch now, the next iron golem to spawn should be within this water. There's one over there. Okay. I don't believe I've got any other beds, do I? Ah, there is a crafting bench over there. Not a... What's it called? A hopper. Not a hopper. There are these things. So a villager could link to this accidentally. This is problem solving an iron farm. Normally, iron golems spawn 8 blocks horizontally from the head of one of the villagers' beds and 6 blocks vertically. It's like 6 blocks above and 5 blocks below, but 6 blocks will do. And I've not seen another iron golem since. Okay, so I bet you there's a baby villager. Oh no. Now that I've picked up this bed, there's a villager which isn't linked to a bed. Okay, so I need to put another bed inside because I've got one extra villager that I'm meant to have. So maybe if I put the bed down here, that's still surrounding the thing. 6 above though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just not enough for the iron golem to spawn on the surface. Alright, I'll put it up one. Alright, so iron golems are back again because there's enough beds for the number of villagers. And it spawned in the water. Yep, so there's a bed there. If I put this bed here, oh, the boring white one, that'll be, I could move it up one more too. I could actually add more beds to increase the number of villagers, like fill these spots here. But we could only add 1, 2, 3. I could only add 3 more villagers, and you need 10 villagers. Every 10 villagers is another spawn, as another iron golem. Alright. I can see the wandering trader. So I'm after netherwort. Oh, I'm also after blue and packed ice as well. So I can get 6 blue ice, but I can't. I can get maybe 2 blue ice. I want more. I also want to buy slime because I don't have a slime farm yet. Alright. I need to get some more emeralds. So what else I need? I need string and I need leather to make a bundle. So something else on Omelette Odoo's filter is a non-stackable item filter as well. Alright, so we create a bundle. In that bundle we put our... I was going to put a stack of apples, but that's a bit silly. Alright, so maybe we actually need a shulker box. Let's just put stuff that's not stacks into that. So all of those 5 things are what let me do curing. This just noted this snowman's head's facing down. Has it got eyes on something? It's looking at that mob in the water. Let's get some more. Let's get some more kelp cooking. I think I lost my bulk kelp when I died. Alright, so it's used up all of its. And I don't have any dried kelp there. Alright, so looking for dried kelp. So let's put 6 in. Let's put the dried kelp at the end. All right. Need that. Alright, we've got 26 levels. We can put efficiency 5 on something, surely. So, our silk touch pickaxe. Let's try it. Yep. Our wood axe. Our axe, rather than pickaxe. And then our shovel. So we're all efficiency 5. I'm not very good. So what are the bonuses to the sword? Let me have a look at that website. Hang on a second. If I say sword, sharpness is sharpness 5. It's probably what we want next. Because if I put smite, I don't only get the benefit of that if I'm critting, and I have to be coordinated to jump and hit to crit. So if I put sharpness, I think every hit is a plus. This looks like our bamboo farm's working. All right. All right, now I've got 24. All right, so I think I'm going to start on this side. Build. Build a multi-item sorter. Over here. That. Alright, let's see, if I sleep in this bed, do I get trapped? It says it's obstructed. Is it just my access to it that's obstructed? I'm actually thinking of getting rid of one of my villagers in order to get... It's not going to affect my own farm because I've already got one too many. I've got 30 beds already in the farm, so that extra one at the bottom is more, actually. Let's go and have a look. Alright, we actually want to do those trades. I want to get all the blue ice. Do I need mangroves as well? This is what this is for. I can just throw all of this stuff in and know that it'll be grouped together at least. The next thing is to feed it all of this stuff. Don't you hate it when you forget your train of thought? I was going to do something. That's right, I needed emeralds to buy everything from the wandering trader. So I was going to buy a mangrove, because I don't think I've got them yet. Once I've got a couple of wildflower, I'm sure those bushes are around. Azure Bluet. I don't think I need. Alright. Now, I can't get into this bed. I can't use it. I was going in here to count the number of beds. So there's 5 on 2 sides. That's 10. And on the other 2 sides, there's 3 each. So I've got 32 beds already. So this extra bed is 33 beds. I think I will break it. I think it's... I'm gonna remove one of the villages. Either a useless one or one of the fishermen. Want a bucket of water. Make a bucket. Don't need to carry that with me. So no iron golems will spawn at the moment. So one of these guys I want to get rid of. Maybe this one here. If I go... If I do something like that. So no iron golems are spawning. We can't hear the ting of iron golems. We have a look. In a second, we'll get some iron golem spawn. So you should have a fish farm. And the iron golems come back. Alright. I've got to be careful with my now efficiency 5. Alright. I have built up my armor and everything. I want to go and get a whole bunch more blaze rods. We need a pumpkin farm. We either need a pumpkin farm or we need a froglight farm. Now, froglights, oh my goodness, we've got to find a swamp, got to get frogs into the nether safely in a place where I have a whole bunch of just far too hard. Okay, so froglight farm's too hard. So I need pumpkins to make jack-o'-lanterns. The pumpkins. I might as well make it a pumpkin and melon farm. I want to make it a similar design to this. I can't see any bamboo on the side, so this just 2 blocks of glass is working. I'll make it the same as this. I'll position it. It doesn't need to be 3 high. 2 high just for me to walk around effectively. I could make it 2 stories. Alright, so let's design it first. Like I did with the others, so I need normal pistons. Which I'm sure I've got pistons. So we're looking for redstone stuff. Let's take them out of there. I need pumpkins and pumpkin seed too. And I might as well find melons while we're here. Oh, pumpkin seeds. Melons. Alright, so we're going to need more. Alright, so my problem now is I need a shulker box. And what I was thinking is if I break these chests, actually should keep disconnected. Won't need these hoppers, but they can stay there for the moment. Chests, 2 shulker shells. Inventory management. 2 shulker shells. Make a shulker box. And in this shulker box, we're going to put our golden apples, our rails, our bow, and the other stuff we need for dealing with the curing villagers. So that's interesting. The shadow is affecting the reflection. So I've got the dark lines of the portal in the water, but every now and again this ghast floats over and interferes with that. Alright. Let's look at what this looks like. We have 2 pistons. We have the tilled dirt in the middle. And so the pumpkin will fall on either side. Got to have water somewhere too. So when that grows up, I can either put a torch, a redstone torch, here or here. If I make this a redstone torch, I actually think alright, if I put a redstone torch, put a redstone torch there, dust on top of this, that burns out, but then this grows. Or if I put if the plant grows, does it update that block? When the pumpkin grows, does it update that block? It should. I don't need this above. So if I put the next one here, does this work? Right, doesn't quite work. That doesn't work either. Alright, so the alternative is make it we position this there, then it only burns out itself, or don't I put no, gotta put redstone up here. Alright. So pumpkin grows up, it'll update that block. Now this is too deep. Now. Which I guess is the same as this, isn't it? No, this is all in one. It's only one deep. So that would be placing the torch here. And we would need dirt here. Redstone there. But that redstone doesn't then talk to the pistons. And then as soon as I start putting stuff between them, then they fight. What if Alright, let's make some more pistons. To make pistons we need stone. We need planks. We need iron. And redstone, I think. What is it? Yeah, all of those. Be back in a sec. I'm back. All right. We are getting pumpkins. We're going to need pumpkins too, as well as blaze rods. I'm trying to figure out if I make the so if I put them all in a line like this, even they sync up, don't they? If I break the one in the middle, if I place it back, they should all burn out together. All right. And then if a pumpkin grows, they all get knocked down. So if I was to try and fit these in close to each other, where would I put? All right, so I could have water in there. Where would I put the other pistons? So the water flow would be here. And so the next row would be like that. So I could do this. But we get a bit of a psycho, a sync issue, don't we? That's not going to work. And now we've got a sync, an oscillation going on here. Okay, so if we go over the top, instead, we need to get the signal to the pistons. How do we do that? If we put redstone underneath, if I put a block there, No. We need to establish. All right. So if I put redstone up the top, no. Okay, so that doesn't transfer it down. If I make that glass, we got any glass? It's not going to work as glass, is it? No. Hmm. All right, so if I used observers, so what makes the sugarcane work is there's 2 blocks between each torch. So here what I'm thinking is there'll be pumpkins or melons in those spots able to grow either side. And so these two share that as one of the locations they can grow. So I could split them up. If I put all right. Maybe efficiency 5 is too much. Okay, so if we do this pattern, so if that pumpkin grows or that pumpkin grows, they're kind of independent then. And then on the other side, can they be linked together if there's or do they start a do they go forever? Yeah, that's not going to work. All right. If we offset them, they'll connect to. But they don't mess up themselves. So I've seen how, I think it's Silent Whisper's latest design. It has all of them lay down on as a pattern, pistons facing down, and a minecart with activator rails just goes across and powers all of the pistons. So basically the pistons get powered when they're ready to be collected, not when they grow. So it doesn't matter how long they take to grow. It's just when it's time to collect. That's when they get harvested. And you can make it pretty quick. Like there'll be enough most efficient time to harvest them all. And you just tune that timing rather than tuning anything else. All right, now that we've filled this up, I want to try and stop the ticking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break all of the ones that are empty. I'm going to make sure to fill up the empty spots with stuff. And then I'm going to put bamboo in. We'll try 3 stacks, see if that does it. I don't want to have a minecart. Minecarts, I've had trouble with minecarts in the past where they would get stuck, or there'd be just like one block that they wouldn't be able to go through. There must be some bamboo. Alright, we can see the bamboo there. There's bamboo there. Ah, so it's filling up. And it's quiet. Yay. I added a a line of hoppers going over the top. And so it's going to keep on sending bamboo sticks through. They should all collect somewhere before they go into the system. Down there looks like it's where. So if I take one out, it starts ticking again. Or does it? All right. So I used to create mine with a hopper collection. So I really want to have water collection. And if I can make it without observers, the advantage to that is that it can be made really early game without having to go to the nether. So that's what I want to create. But I want to fit as many pumpkins in as I can. So that got updated because that land turned, not sure. Or maybe one of those blocks turned to grass. So I can go up. So what about, instead of having the pistons there, we have the pistons up here. We can't put redstone there though. So I'd have to go up another one. And the ground that the pumpkins would grow on be here. We'd have redstone. Okay, that doesn't work either. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, so this can all be solid. We can have these pistons all face the other way. So this would be water for the collection. Room for the pumpkins to grow. Then pistons. Four wide. In a 16 chunk zone means I can fit 4 of these across. With my bamboo, 3 wide, so I can fit 4 of them across. I can fit 5. So it's 1, 2, 3 wide. 1, 2, 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's right. They're only 3 wide. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. They can fit 5, and I can only fit 4 4s are 16. Sorry, for some reason I was thinking 12 wide. Yeah, so I can fit 4. All right, so this design where I've got 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, I might get away. Might get away with having the other design where every second one, we've just got to figure out what causes that to get out of sync. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2. See, we've got to keep it within the chunk, don't we? Oh no, I made 43. Oh my goodness. I turned all of my headstone into torches. So, will they stop? They're all in one chunk. I think let's take out the middle. I just realized my audio stopped working. Hang on a second. All right, that's got it back. You've got to suffer through hearing all of the noises. Let's break the one in the middle. Does that quieten it down? Alright, so I've got every second one. Alright, so if I power the very middle, they're fine. If I now power the last one on the end, that's fine. If I power this one, I think I probably should save the middle for last. Okay, so that's working now. If a pumpkin grows, for example, that's fine. What if a pumpkin grows right at the end? That's fine too. Alright, so as long as I place every second one and let them burn out in sequence. I think we'll be alright. Alright, and how much height? Do I only need 2 extra height? Something over there under the ground, isn't there? Did you see the way it loaded in? I wonder if I go like that. Ooh, that's a very sharp edge between. I thought I had smoothing happening, or does Vibrant Visuals turn that off? Is it a shadow? All right. I think I've reached the end today. Thanks for those that watch my streams later. You got to see a little bit about how I think through these ideas. They all got triggered by one of these blocks getting grass at the back, so this is going to trigger one more time. Actually, the block above turning to grass, I think, would trigger it too. Any block adjacent to the torch causes the torch to update, causing it to do another pulse. That's why when this plant here grows, what I should do is, if I put bamboo down, that's like the pumpkin plant growing, causes it to fire. All right, I think that's it. Have Have fun.